Universities are currently projecting an image of total confidence regarding the artificial intelligence revolution. Many are speaking publicly about their innovation roadmaps, institutional readiness, and the deployment of AI agents to transform the student experience. This chart reflects the 2025 UNESCO report, which found that 2/3 of higher education institutions globally have already established or are currently drafting official guidance on AI use. But there is a massive difference between a policy and a capability. A document can be written in a week, while building staff confidence or updating degree structures can take years. What we are observing is a pattern where many institutions are mistaking high-level activity for actual maturity. This creates a disconnect between the public-facing strategy and the technical reality on the ground, leaving students and faculty to navigate a shift that the institution hasn't fully grasped yet. While university committees debate policy language, the student body has moved ahead without them, integrating these tools into their daily work. According to the 2025 HEPI survey, 92% of UK students are now actively using AI tools. The data shows that 88% of those students have used generative AI specifically to complete their assessments. This rapid student adoption contrasts sharply with faculty. This line represents the 40% of global faculty just beginning to learn AI basics. Only 17% consider themselves expert, while 80% lack clear guidance on applying AI in their teaching. When 80% of educators are essentially guessing how to use the technology their students use daily, an institution cannot claim to be AI ready. This is where the appearance of masterly control turns into a liability. To support their claims of transformation, universities often point to specific visible projects, like back-office automation or student service chatbots. Reports from APRU and BCG show that these implementations do exist, but they are typically isolated and low-stakes experiments. While an AI chatbot can help a student find their class schedule, it doesn't solve the problem of how to measure human learning when an algorithm can write the essay. These isolated departmental pilots are often used to signal a level of institutional progress that simply hasn't reached the core of the academic experience. Real maturity only begins when an institution changes its methods for testing students and updates its curriculum to reflect what a graduate actually needs to know in an AI-driven economy. Genuine AI maturity is built on a specific, unglamorous checklist that goes far beyond buzzwords like agentic or innovative. It requires aligning data governance, procurement, and ethics while executing a long-term plan for staff development and student support. It also requires the honesty of leadership to admit what they do not yet know. Readiness is a culture of disciplined, step-by-step building, rather than a static policy document. The stakes are high because universities are responsible for preparing the next generation for a drastically different world of work. In regions like South Africa and across the continent, resources are too scarce to be wasted on fashionable jargon or shallow implementation. In these environments, practical honesty and demonstrable competence are the only metrics that matter. The institutions that will thrive in the next few years will not be the ones making the boldest claims in meetings. They will be the ones that are humble enough to learn and disciplined enough to build real competence. In an era of rapid technological shift, overconfidence is a risk we cannot afford.